Here is
something called the Fact Squad.
Ayanna Pressley. Now, one of the amazing things about this, and this came up, and I don't think we have the clip of this, but he was there trying to sell the idea of their cryptocurrency, which is a method of payment. And unlike, let's say, like PayPal, like he wanted to have it like he wanted to be stored too. You could store it. You could save this crypto payment. And the guy said, one of the congressmen said, "What? Oh, so you want to do it like a bank without any banking regulation?" And he goes, "Well, no, we don't want to be a bank. We don't want to be categorized as a bank."
Just because we don't want to be a media company,
right?
We like to define very tightly what we want to be on Facebook. And then we would like you to accept those. It's sort of like a vision board.
Well, let's go to Katie Porter. She talks about the idea that there's a real problem with the way that they're dealing with their content moderator workers. Play this.
I just want to say, I know a friend of mine's wife, I mean, I'm not sure she still does this, but she used to do exactly what Katie Porter's talking about for YouTube. And I think better treated than at Facebook. But this is a horrifying job that also shows, frankly, though, that all these companies saying they don't have time to actually like have humans monitoring content for quality and journalistic purposes is bullshit.
Facebook's known as a great place to work, free food, ping pong tables, great employee benefits, but Facebook doesn't use its employees for the hardest jobs in the company. You've got about 15,000 contractors watching murders, stabbings, suicides, other gruesome, disgusting videos for content moderation, correct?
Congressman, yes, I believe that's correct.
You pay many of those workers under $30,000 a year, and you've cut them off from mental health care when they leave the company, even if they have PTSD because of their work for your company. Is that correct?
Congresswoman, my understanding is we pay everyone, including the contractors associated with the company, at least a $15 minimum wage. In markets and in cities where there's a high cost of living, that's a $20 minimum wage. We go out of our way to offer
I take your word at the wage. Reclaiming my time. According to one report I have, and this is straight out of an episode of Black Mirror, these workers get nine minutes of supervised wellness time per day. That means 9 minutes to cry in the stairwell while somebody watches them. Would you be willing to commit to spending 1 hour a day for the next year watching these videos and acting as a content monitor and only accessing the same benefits available to your workers?
Congresswoman, we work hard to make sure that we give good benefits to all the folks who are doing this.
Mr. Zuckerberg, reclaiming my time, I would appreciate a yes or a no. Would you be willing to act as a content monitor? To have that life experience?
I'm not sure that it would best serve our community for me to spend.
Reclaiming my time, Mr. Zuckerberg.
I spend a lot of time
my
looking
time.
at this content.
Mr. Zuckerberg, are you saying you're not qualified to be a content monitor?
No, Congresswoman, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, then you're saying you're not willing to do it.
Damn. Wow.
That is incredible. And he is a monster of world-class proportions.
First off, this guy, he's a horror show. He's a horror show, and the idea that they would allow that there wouldn't be regulation on this guy for this type of stuff, this ship has sailed. He's done. His crypto is done, and if he better hope that either Donald Trump gets reelected or Joe Biden comes in there.
Pete Buttigieg too. Driving around in cars with him.
Or Pete Buttigieg,
yes. The best
Buttigieg is the chauffeur.
No one's better than him than Buttigieg.
But the other thing is that folks like Katie Porter, Democrats need to suck it up and understand who's good at this and who's not. And Katie Porter should have more than 5 minutes.
She's the best.
There should be half a dozen Congress people on that committee who say, guess what? I cede my time to Katie Porter.
Oh my God! Could you imagine Zuckerberg's face? I was actually hoping for an exchange with each of you individually.
I wanted an exchange of ideas with all of you.
I'm stealing a bit of Matt's usual thunder here, but just the rhetorical flourishes she was showing in there, that she went from, pinning him down to saying he wouldn't do this job, to also playing into his ego that he's too smart for it right at the end, is like, amazing.
Irresistible. The part where I couldn't help himself. That was the part where I said, I'm a billionaire. I went to Harvard. Excuse me?
Ayanna Pressley, another one. Now, is she a prosecutor? Was she a prosecutor?
I don't know her back. I actually don't think she's an attorney. I think she's just on the side of she's just good at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Here she is, first questioning Zuckerberg. As you know, the other day he came out and said, the reason why we did Facebook is because we wanted a situation where people could respond to things like, as opposed to like Iraq. We wanted people to exchange ideas about Iraq because it was such a horrible thing that happened. And here is Ayanna Pressley basically saying,
whether the girls you were raiding opposed the Iraq war or not.
Yeah, here she calls BS.
So, Mr. Zuckerberg, yes or no, in your adult life, have you ever been underbanked? Yes or no?
I'm going to go with no.
Oh, wait, this is not the wrong clip.
It's number
no,
three.
I want clip number 3.
No worries, we got it. Clip number 3. We have both. This one was also pretty great. She had
I want to
2.
play that one next.
We'll go to that one. Yeah, okay, we got it.
Your recent speech at Georgetown touched upon how you were affected by the start of the Iraq War when you were in college, and how, quote, if more people had a voice to share their experiences, maybe things would have gone differently. Earlier this year, you announced that Jennifer Newstead would join Facebook as general counsel. Ms. Newstead was the chief deputy in the Office of Legal Policy at the Department of Justice. And in the fall of 2001, it was the day-to-day manager of the Patriot Act in Congress, according to John Yoo, author of the torture memos. Ms. Newstead helped sell Congress on mass surveillance once already, and now she is advising you how to do it again. So yes or no, is the Patriot Act reflective of your views on privacy and free speech?
Congresswoman.
10 seconds left. It's an easy, straightforward question. Is the Patriot Act reflective of your views on privacy and free speech?
Congresswoman, there's a lot in there. No, I do not agree with all of it.
Mr. Zuckerberg, that is not what your hiring choices indicate. And Maya Angelou told us a long time ago, when people reveal to you who they are, believe them. I yield.
Maya Angelou was a 6 on the original rating system.
This is another situation where if she has 8 minutes, she can say, oh, not all of it? Which parts of it?
Right.
Which parts of it which parts of it do you subscribe to? Because I got news for you. He's lying again. He doesn't know what's in the Patriot Act. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't. Mm-hmm. He probably wants that attorney there to know, just like I want somebody who's going to be able to navigate through and find out what we can do in this instance. I mean, it's just this guy. Here is Ayanna Pressley now speaking directly to the issue of the Mark Zuckerberg's Libra, which is his cryptocurrency that he wants to initiate and launch.
Yes or no, in your adult life, have you ever been underbanked? Yes or no?
I'm going to go with no.
When I asked the head of Libra about why people lacked bank accounts, he said he believed that, quote unquote, identity is a big problem, end quote. Yes or no? Do you agree that authentication is the major hurdle to accessing the financial system?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure. I think it's probably different in different places around the world.
The same World Bank report cited in your Libra white paper finds that almost 2/3 of 1.7 billion people who don't have bank accounts say it's because they lack enough money to open one. So this is not about authentication. This is not about banking costs. This is about a tsunami of hurt that millions are experiencing because of a $1.6 trillion student debt crisis, because of rising healthcare costs and people having to use GoFundMe pages to pay medical bills. This is because of the racial and gender wealth gap. So again, you represent the power, but I don't think you understand the pain. There's underbanking because people are broke. And so let me just ask you this question. Yes or no, is it free to use the Libra wallet?
Congresswoman, the Libra wallet isn't a service that is available today. Assuming we were able to launch it, it will be free.
So there is no fee?
Congresswoman, that's the goal, is to make it so that...
so there is no fee?
Congresswoman, the goal is to make it...
Okay, moving on. So if it costs money to buy Libra and costs money to use the Libra wallet, I fail to see how this helps people with virtually no money. You are attempting to use technology to solve what is inherently an issue of wealth. At the end of the day, you are a business. So what is in the business interest for you here? And do you believe in what you are building? Do you believe in what you are building?
Congresswoman, yes.
So yes or no, would you leave behind your children's inheritance in Libra?
Congresswoman.
Do you believe in what you're building?
Yes, I do. And
would you leave behind your children's inheritance in Libra? I think it's a fair question because
I think it's
you've proven that we cannot trust you with our emails, with our phone numbers. So why should we trust you with our hard-earned money?
Ooh. Poor Zuck, he couldn't even just lie.
Yeah.
That's what I would absolutely, Congresswoman.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to leave all of it, in fact.
All of it.
Yes.
I think two-step identification might actually generate a possibility of income that hadn't been anticipated before in a pre-information economy.
If there was a way to short, if you go on trade sports and vote and bet on whether Libra is going to exist, that's basically, I would take the no on that.
Not looking good.
I think Maxine Waters in her opening remarks didn't even mention Libra. She just got right into, election securities and things like that.
You suck. Welcome here to talk about your new fantasy business. Anyways, we hate you.
All right, we have one more.
You got a magic coupon plan?
Yeah, you got a new coupon business? Yeah, whatever. Anyway.